Guys, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. This is the So Much More. You know, every single Tuesday, we do Tuesday TLC Takeover where we talk about some of your favorite shows on TLC, but really specifically 90 Day Fiancé, 90 Day Fiancé spinoffs, including 90 Days Single Life, 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, Darcey and Stacey, and I got a new one for us. So many of you, when we were on my TikTok live watching 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, said you have to get into the new show after the 90 days. So I did, and I got into Lauren and Alex's their episodes because they're short and quick. If you have Discovery Plus, you can watch them. I gotta talk about that. And so much more. But you know what we like to do. First of all, if you haven't already, like the video, share the video on your social media. Happy lunchtime. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Let's get into a little vibes and we will get into this 90 Day Fiancé TLC takeover shortly. All right, let's get some vibes going. Guys, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where we talk about a variety of hot topics. But you know, every single Tuesday we have our TLC Takeover, Tuesday TLC Takeover. And guys, if you missed it, there have been a lot of news in regards to some of these stars. And we will get into some that are not currently on the show, but their news is all over these streets. We're going to talk about it, but I did briefly want to talk about Darcey and Stacey. This week's episode was nothing. Sorry, Darcey and Stacey. Straight shooter, pow, 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 pow. This season, the beginning of last season, I was like, ugh, I don't know about this. And it got good towards the end, but I am tired of Georgie. I'm even tired of Florian, even though Florian made me laugh a couple of times in this episode. But they really, they're trying to give us these pre-produced moments that I'm just like, okay, it feels so forced. I know you guys want money to pay for those plastic surgeries and to live your lifestyle and to, you know, put out, you know, this brand House of 11. Not interested. I'm more entertained by Darcey and Stacey hanging out with each other. And Darcey has beautiful daughters. Congratulations to her daughter on winning Miss Congeniality in the pageant. Gorgeous. But I can see her on Instagram. I don't need to see her on my television and take an hour out of my day to watch this nothing reality show. I'm going to give it a couple more episodes because I think it might get more entertaining in Florida. They go to Miami. But I'm not interested in her paid boyfriend, Georgie. People love to say, you got a what do they call that thing again? Where you pay for a bride. That's what it feels like with Georgie. Like you paid him to be your love interest on the show. I'm not interested, Darcey and Stacey. Not interested. But we shall see. We shall see. So that's all I'm going to say about it, because this episode was nothing. There was nothing that stood out to me that I'm like, oh my God, no. Stacey, you have no storyline. You're forcing this whole, oh, Florian might be jealous. I don't care. I don't care. Oh yeah. Yes. Her daughter won most photogenic, like prettiest. I mean, she's beautiful. But that was it. Mail order. Thank you so much, Lisa. Mail order husband. That's what she did with Georgie. I'm not interested. Nah, not interested. Guys, we already have over 100 people in the room. Thank you so much for being here for our TLC takeover. I got some tea that we need to talk about before we jump into the shows, because this keeps coming up on my timeline on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it. If you missed it already, though, I reported on a couple of stories in regards to 90 Day Fiancé this week. Alina, you remember Alina? Let me show you the picture just in case you don't remember who Alina is. She's on the current season of 90 Day Fiancé with Caleb. And everybody wanted to support her, wanted to, to see how this played out and to find out that she's racist. Yep, I'm not going to even mince words. She's racist. There are multiple posts from her that are racist on Facebook, on Instagram. And from what we hear, TLC is scrambling to delete her from the show, to edit her out from the show. So don't be surprised next week if you don't see her or Caleb. Word on the street, they didn't even know. When I reported that story, word on the street, they didn't even know yet. So we might have been the ones to tell her. Sorry. Bye. Also, guys, if you didn't know, because, algorithms, I did post another story in regards to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City ratings dropping. Over 200,000 viewers dropped this past Sunday. A lot of people checked out. Bravo. TikTok. Just saying. So Alina's been edited out. We'll briefly talk about Alina, but I think next week we're done. I think next week we're done with Alina. Look, we've been done with Alina. But before we get into 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, another 90 Day Fiancé star is receiving backlash. And this story, guys, is juicy. Ooh, I hit that note. TikTok, if you're wondering where I'm talking to, we're live on multiple platforms. We're live on Facebook, TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch, TheKempire, and on TheKempire on Twitter. Hey, Twitter. We've been having a really good time this week. Hi, haters, too. Also, we are, of course, live on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. TikTok, I periodically look down here, but it's so much easier if you go to one of those other platforms. That way, you'll be able to see what I'm showing you on my screen, and I'll be able to see your comments a lot easier as well. And if you haven't subscribed to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, subscribe. It is a subscribers-only live chat. Subscribers live only live chat. Janice says, peace out, Alina. Yeah. Bye, girl. If you missed that report, be sure to check that out. I posted it yesterday on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. What's going on, Chow from Sicily? What's going on, y'all? Please let me know where you guys are watching from. Even in the replay crew, I want to know where you guys are watching from and how you would rate the latest episodes of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, 90 Days of Single Life. But before we get into those shows and that recap, I got to tell you some tea. This story is so juicy, y'all. Hold on. Do you guys remember this couple? Hold on. Let me move it up. Oh, Lordy. This is Juliana and Michael, I believe his name is. Yeah, Michael. They were on 90 Day Fiancé. She's from Brazil. They met. I forgot. We'll get into it. Well, remember the kid. I think the biggest thing of this story is that we love the kids. The kids were amazing on this show. They were so smart, so emotionally mature. And I loved how the kid's mother was so embracing of this younger woman. And word on the street is that they quarantined together. We've been in a pandemic for like the last 2 years, almost 2 years. And they quarantined together. Well, word on the street, you see the man that's hugged up on Michael's ex-wife on the right? Well, apparently Word on the street, y'all. For the dramatic effect. Word on the street. Did Juliana sleep with this man? Was there a sordid affair within the house? Well, according to In Touch Weekly, let me get into what they're saying. So you see who we're talking about, okay? So according to In Touch, they're saying there is a paternity scandal because Juliana is pregnant right now. Juliana is now saying that the baby is not Michael, her soon-to-be ex-husband. It's her new fiance. Oop, not that one. Hold on, y'all. I know I have the picture here. Hold on, y'all. I know I have the picture here. Her new fiance. Where is the new? Here we are. Let me bring it up here, y'all, so y'all can see it. This is her new fiance. She says that he is the daddy of her child. However, according to In Touch, there's a paternity scandal, and the daddy actually might be this man on the right in the blue shirt. The husband to her soon-to-be ex-husband's wife. I know, sorted. Let me just get into what In Touch is reporting. So they're saying, this is a mess. Pregnant 90 Day Fiancé alum Juliana Custodio allegedly cheated on estranged husband Michael Jensen, okay, with his ex-wife Sarah Nasso's husband Sean Nasso. Okay, multiple sources exclusively claim to In Touch. They say, oh damn, not an eyewitness. They said an eyewitness spotted Juliana, who's 25 years old, allegedly making out with Sean. Let me keep the picture up so you guys can see who we're talking about. Hold on, not him. Look, not him. This man. Okay? The man in the blue. Okay? So an eyewitness spotted Juliana, who's in the wedding gown. She's 25 years old, allegedly, quote, making out with Sean, 39. Damn, that's a hard 39. In the kitchen of the home that they shared with Michael, Sarah, and the former married couple's two children. As I said to you before, this is Max and Cece. Apparently, and this is all going down in Connecticut. Damn. That's how it goes down in the suburbs. Because remember, they were quarantining together during the pandemic because they share kids. So, it makes sense. Let's all move in with each other and take each other's spouses, allegedly. So, according to In Touch, this is what they're saying, okay? In Touch, I'm going to need y'all to do better with your website. Why is your website jumping? Just saying. Okay, so they're saying, one source exclusively claims to In Touch that this eyewitness says that they spotted Juliana and Sean, not her husband, her husband's ex-wife's husband, spotted making out in the kitchen. Okay? So, they said the alleged incident took place during a farewell party thrown for Juliana in September of 2021, before she left for Europe and before she split from Michael, her soon-to-be ex-husband, the one that we saw on 90 Day Fiancé. The source claims that when Juliana announced her pregnancy with her new boyfriend, Ben Obscura, let me show you his picture. Okay? This is her new fiance. Source claims that when Juliana announced her pregnant with her new boyfriend, Ben Obscura, in November of 2021, it was seemingly in response to one of the last phone calls she had with Michael, where he, quote, asked her to give their marriage another chance and asked for 6 months of therapy to try to repair their relationship. 24 hours later, they announced their relationship and pregnancy, an insider says. Shortly after Juliana's announcement, the source claims Sarah questioned the paternity of Juliana's baby. Okay? Let me show you. Let me get back to the family. All right? So Sarah is the one in the She's right next to her husband. She's the mother of the two kids. Okay. So shortly after Juliana's announcement, a source claims that Sarah questioned the paternity of Juliana's baby. The second insider echoed this statement, claiming Sarah, quote, thought the baby belonged to Sean, her husband, because of their alleged affair. Are you guys following the timeline? The timeline of this situation is very interesting because they threw a party for her. Let me go back. They threw a party for her in September of 2021. She announced her engagement to this new man in November of 2021. Okay. So the second insider alleges that Michael also learned about his estranged wife's pregnancy the same way everyone else did, on social media. According to the source, they said Michael was physically ill and wept. The second source adds that Michael was, quote, stunned and felt dizzy with confusion and disbelief. In her own exclusive statement to In Touch, Juliana denies the cheating claims made against her and says that she has, quote, confirmation that Ben is the father of her child. It really is sad that this family has nothing to use against me, and they are using my baby and making these stories about me. I hope I never have to hear or see these people again. Well, not until they want a paternity test, though, Juliana. As In Touch previously reported, Michael confirmed his split from Juliana after less than 2 years of marriage in October of 2021. Okay, October of 2021. The estranged couple made their debut season on season 7 of TLC's a 90-Day Fiancé. They met at a yacht party in Croatia, and they fell in love almost immediately. I bet maybe the same way she fell in love with this new man, Ben. This is a mess. You know, I had to bring it to you because of how messy it got. At first I heard, oh, they broke up. Okay. A lot of these 90-Day Fiancé people break up. But then I saw, oh, the plot thickens. The plot thickens. Shantae says, Michael had it coming. He set up his second act and wanted everyone to believe that he was selling. He even tried to say people were jealous of them at the reunion. Look, no matter how you want to break it down, I believe you attract what you are. I literally just had this conversation with someone this morning where they were making an excuse for someone else. And I was just like, well, they're together. So it says a lot about them. Just saying. So if you look at the timeline, no matter how you want to spin it or say what you want to say about Michael, how are they throwing you a party in September? And come November, you are pregnant and engaged to another man. Can someone say Portia? Niecy says he wanted to sign a prenuptial agreement that would leave her with nothing. She was trying to get away. They were already married at this point. So she agreed to it. I just want to say she's not innocent. And I believe the multiple sources are both Michael and Sarah because they had a good co-parenting relationship. So I would believe that they're in cahoots. But what's going on with Sarah and her husband? He cheated on you with this woman and y'all all in the same house during a pandemic? Or maybe you're okay with it. Maybe they had an open relationship. But who's the father of the baby? The fact that she's coming out and saying that she's pregnant is interesting. How far along is she? This is a mess. This is a mess. Guys, if you're just joining us, we had to give you a quick update. You know, we talk about TLC. We rarely talk about the news of TLC because, trust and believe, this entire day and week, I could be talking about what's going on with some of these 90-Day Fiancé people. I don't have that kind of time. But there were a couple stories that you may have missed this week. That was one of them. Let's get into 90-Day The Single Life. You know, I love 90-Day The Single Life. Well, at least I did. I don't love it now. I don't love it now. I don't love this new season because everyone feels so fake and forced. Everyone feels so fake and forced. I don't know what's going on, but I don't love it. I don't love it. Thank God we didn't get any of her this week. I don't know what's going on with my little slides today, y'all. I'm gonna need them to get together. Glad we didn't get her this week. Glad we didn't get him this week either. We did not need him either this week. Thank you. Did we get Debbie this week? Yeah, we got Debbie briefly. Debbie had a good date. Debbie had a good date this week. Good for Debbie. Honestly, I'm even bored with Debbie this week. Can you tell I've been bored with the shows that we've been covering the last couple of weeks? But I'm bored with Debbie this week. Debbie had a good date. Good for Debbie. But he lives 4 hours away. How's that going to work, Debbie? You barely can afford your own place by yourself. So you definitely ain't going to be flying out to go see this man or driving up to see this man when you want to see this man. He seemed nice enough. I just don't see it working. Acme says, oh, I hope Debbie gets with that man. They seem to be good, but all right. For those of you that want to see 90 Day The Single Life and don't have Discovery Plus, that is available only on Discovery Plus. They do end up putting what they have on Discovery Plus on TLC. You probably just won't see it for a couple of months until after the season's over. And the season is over, but 90 Day The Single Life tell-all is going to be good. At least that is going to be good. This was the season finale of 90 Day The Single Life, but the tell-all looks like it's going to be juicy. But I'm happy for Debbie. At least she had one good date. She had one good date. This man, oh my God. Him and Liz are back together, y'all. Like we didn't see that coming. We already knew that the announcement was made that they were back together. Poor Teddy passed away. His dog, Teddy, passed away. That's the only thing I feel sorry for in regards to this. Okay, that's the only situation I feel sorry for. And that is his dog, Teddy. Teddy passed away, and he says that Liz was there for him. Liz is there for the cameras. Liz is there for the cameras. And I wasn't interested, but I guess that was the producer's way of ending this sad story. Okay. Another sad story. I don't know what is going on with my slides today. Luckily, I can move them myself. Jesse and Jennifer. My Lord. The couple that should have probably been the most interesting was probably the boring and most clout chasing couple of them all. Of course, Jesse's like, I gotta go back because he has pressing work. I thought you could work from anywhere. Why do you have to go back? She takes off her drawers at the damn airport and gives it to him. Damn it, what did I do with that picture? Someone did a cartoon picture of that, and I said, this is hilarious. They had a phone call with Kakwa, and I'm just like, girl, you want to sit here and act like you're so innocent that you didn't do anything with Kakwa. I believe she slept with Kakwa all the way, not no heavy petting or anything like that. I feel like she slept with Kakwa. I really do. I really do. My TikTok chat asked, aren't Liz and him engaged? Yes, they're engaged. They had a whole announcement before the show. I'm surprised they even did that before the show. I thought they would have at least. That's really weird because normally that kind of announcement, unless he's not in contract with them anymore, but that would shock me if you're literally on a show. Yeah. Mao says, hi, Diana. Hey, Diana. OMG, Jesse and Jennifer are cloud chasing for real. Yeah, this season was terrible, producers. I saw what you were trying to do with the season of 90 Days Single Life, but it was terrible. Your first season was solid. This season, I didn't care. I'm glad we got a little bit of Natalie this week and this new relationship. The tell-all looks like it's going to be good because we have Natalie running off the set crying because Michael, her husband, says that he's filing for divorce. Girl, you're on 90 Days of Single Life. Why? Oh, because you want him to fund your lifestyle. Okay, Trey says, breaking news, Bravo has released a statement. Hold on, you know what I'd like to do? Let's see. La 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 la. Let's see if they released a statement. Where did they release the statement? Yes, here we go. Y'all know, here we go. I appreciate you guys bringing the breaking news to me. We got a lot of news today. We will get into this. Thank you so much, Trey, for that. Let's get into what Bravo is saying. Look, when we had breaking news, we got breaking news, y'all. It took them long enough, but you guys did what you were supposed to do. And after we talked about the ratings, Bravo has released a statement about the Jenny Nguyen situation. Guys, as you know, the Jenny Nguyen situation, we've been covering it. We've been talking about it. Jenny Nguyen, it was discovered that she had posted multiple posts, shared multiple posts on her Facebook that were racist and anti-Black. I know a lot of people want to continuously say, oh, you guys just don't like her because she's a Republican or a Trump supporter. No, you have to go through all the posts. I literally have a video where I go through all of the posts with you guys. Everyone has been giving Bravo backlash about this situation because of their silence on the situation. According to Meredith Marks, they were not able to talk about it. They were in the middle of production, legalities. All of the ladies released statements eventually because of pressure from you, guys. All the ladies released a statement, but it was only Jen Shaw who mentioned Jenny. A lot of you gave backlash to Andy Cohen and Lisa Barlow when the Watch What Happens Live episode that came out on Sunday, which was filmed on Wednesday, and she briefly brushed over the topic. She's anti-racist, blah, 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 blah. I haven't looked at Jenny's Facebook in years. Then Andy Cohen came out yesterday on his radio program, Radio Andy, and said that the posts were disgusting, that Bravo's looking into everything. And a lot of the time, I was saying, Bravo can just say, we're investigating the situation and we will get back to you guys shortly. We understand. We are all mature adults. We understand that you have to investigate this. You can't just fire someone. Well, those ratings came out. I did a video earlier today. The ratings came out, and now Jenny Nguyen is fired. Let's take a look at what Bravo is saying here. Okay. So Bravo has released this statement just 18 minutes ago. They said Bravo has ceased filming with Jenny Nguyen. So as you guys know, they had just started filming this week. So they're confirming they were filming. They were filming with Jenny. Bravo has ceased filming with Jenny Nguyen, and she will no longer be a cast member of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We recognize we failed to take appropriate action once her offensive social media posts were brought to our attention. Moving forward, we will work to improve our processes to ensure we make better informed and more thoughtful casting decisions. Guys, you think that you don't have power when it comes to these things. Let me just remind you, and I do this all the time here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. You have the power. They are listening to you. You see what they even apologize for taking a long time to respond to this. They even apologized. Guys, of course, we will continue to address this situation and keep watching this situation. Of course, the last few episodes of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City have already been filmed, so they will be coming out, including the reunion. But Bravo just broke the news that they have fired Jenny Nguyen for her anti-Black and racist Facebook posts that surfaced. And the apology where she lied and said that she deactivated that account over a year ago. Again, we told you there was a live Facebook link just last week. There was also the update of her photo on January 3rd of this year. If you're just tuning in, Bravo has fired Jenny Nguyen from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and they have ceased filming with her, confirming that they had started filming with her for season 3. And they are also apologizing for taking long in their response, and they will do better going forward. And we will make sure of it, Bravo. So let's get into more of the 90 Day Fiancé situation. Okay. Oh, Lord. I see some more news coming out, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're going to keep this about 90 Day Fiancé, but I see the news. I see the news. As you know, it's busy over here at the Kempire Studios, but we will get to the news. Be sure to check out everything if you haven't already. TikTok, if you haven't followed me on Kempire Daily, be sure to check that out as well. Yeah, I see the news, y'all. We will get into it. Trust me. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to move on from 90 Day to Single Life just because it wasn't good. We've moved on from Darcey and Stacey. I do want to talk about another show that's now out on TLC. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my... This new show, y'all. Oh my goodness. You probably remember this couple, Lauren and Alex. Lauren and Alex from 90 Day Fiancé. He was from Israel. They met in Israel. They got married. They've been a part of 90 Day Fiancé Pillow Talk. Very lovely couple. I thought they were just really cute. And I heard that she was pregnant with her second baby. Shy's adorable. Well, there's a new series called After the 90 Days. And so many of you were telling me about it. I watched a few episodes last night and I watched another episode this morning. There's 3 episodes out. I know there's another version of this with the other couple. Was it David and Annie? David and Annie have their own version as well. I'm going to get into that. It's done so well. It's done so well. And I enjoy watching it. I think it's nice to see genuine couples that survive out of this whole situation. I enjoyed it. He goes to Israel at one point. She's pregnant with another baby. She's dealing with the baby by herself. I think it's cute. It's wholesome. If you like wholesome and not just trash TV, reality TV, then it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. I like seeing the couples that are actually making it after all these years. I didn't even realize it took them 4 years before they decided to have Shy. So I was like, okay. This is a real couple. This is a real couple. Marsha says, Alex is so damn fine. OMG. Squill, my name says, David and Annie are better. Okay, I'm going to get into David and Annie as well. I did not have time because, as you know, breaking news, all kinds of stuff are happening. But yeah, let's get into Before the 90 Days. Because as you can see, there's a lot of news for me to cover. There's a lot of news for me to cover. I want to get through this, though. Let's talk about this couple. So Before the 90 Days, I'm still enjoying Before the 90 Days. I don't know about anyone else. Of course, I reported to you guys in another story in a separate video that Alina and Caleb have reportedly been fired because of the racist posts that have surfaced about on her social media accounts. So reportedly, they have fired the couple from the show and they are scrambling to edit her out. And honestly, her posts were a lot worse than Jenny, because with Jenny, she was reposting. These posts from Alina were actually her words, her own words, using the N-word multiple times in her posts. So Alina, this week, I'll just say this. This week, you are still very much annoying. I don't know what happened with your friend walking in on you guys having sex. That was weird. And him talking about it and your whole storyline about how you were still living with your ex, but talking to Caleb, that was nothing. You're desperate for a storyline. You're desperate for a storyline. And since they're editing you out and you're fired, that's all I'm going to say. Oh my God. Exactly, Nicole. Watch Caleb come back with Usman with a new girl. That's so desperate to be on television. It's sad. It's sad. We want authentic stories, y'all. Okay, can we just talk about Ben? Oh, Ben, handsome man, good looking. Why is he chasing some woman named Mahogany in Peru? He's at the airport and Mahogany's like, my dad doesn't want, my family doesn't accept the situation. I don't think you should come. He's like, I'm still coming, because originally he was supposed to come before. But again, Mahogany was delaying it and pushing it off. He's already been through a situation where he was catfished. I don't know why he would put himself through another relationship with someone that refuses to actually FaceTime with you. I know a lot of you think this is a catfish. It really isn't a catfish, because we've already seen the promo of the other of Mahogany. I don't know if that's her real name. Let's find. Oh, I hope it's not her real name, because then I would be like, I was right. So we only got a little bit of Ben this week. Of Ben this week. Heather Dubro's leftover sushi says, Ben chasing after Mahogany reminds me of Caesar going on like 10 trips trying to meet a woman who never even liked him. It's sad. Yeah, I think the Caesar situation was worse though. Right? Well, wait and see. We didn't get a lot of Ben this week. We just got Ben in his all black outfit. I was like, all right, Ben, at the airport. And then, I don't know, would you guys gotten on the plane after she sent that text message? I don't think I would have gotten on the plane. Unless I was, well, maybe I would have gotten on the plane. I was like, I'm still going to go. Even if I don't hang out with you, maybe I'll find me another boo. You never know. Dasha says, Kempire, Alina was trying to see Caleb's response if Elijah walked in to set up I kind of got that feeling too. Lanitria, LaQuisha, I can't. Hold on. Shanti says, Dave too, he has hooked up with another cast member. Yeah, I don't know. Nicole says he's desperate and has nothing else going on, I guess. I mean, look, you're already at the airport. Peru would be a fantastic place to go. The food is going to be great. Why not go? And plus, the producers are like, get on the plane. We're going to get on the plane anyway. Producers know what they're doing. The producers are not going to let him go home. Okay? Exactly. I think production is making a big part of Mahogany's story. All pretty fake. She exists, but the production is censoring it or scenerizing. I'm not sure what you're trying to do there. Okay. So anyways, we'll move on because we didn't get a lot from Ben this week. But we did get a lot from this couple. I think this was a reach. I think this woman was reaching because Mike, as you know, we've been big advocates for Mike to find a boo. Not this one, not this woman, but we want him to be happy. We want Michael to be happy. But not with her. It's very clear that she's been holding a lot back from him, including dating a hitman. She dated a hitman. She can't get pregnant, lied to him about that. But this week she's upset that it's like she's raising another child. He's throwing things on the floor. He's passing gas. He's burping. And look, we've talked about this. We were talking about Memphis, talking about going to the bathroom. I was like, that's a bit too much. You're sharing way too much. Way too much. With that being said, though, it's disgusting. Look, it's disgusting. But I feel like, okay, she has nothing else. Maybe the producers have told Ximena, make a big deal about that. I don't know. I was like, because if it was me, but I have a little bit more self-esteem than Mike does, I'd be like, well, all right. See you when I see you. You lied to me. You were dating a hitman that could literally come and get us right now. You can't deal with my little burp. Maybe he has acid reflux. I mean, I wouldn't like it. Go somewhere else when you do it. But all of that to me is resolvable. But her making a big issue of it was just like, really, girl? Sidebar, Colombia looked beautiful in the rain. It was so lush. Wherever they're staying was beautiful. Honestly, I wouldn't want the person I'm with because it takes away from the sexy. The burping and the passing, especially when you're just so blatant with it. I wouldn't like that either. At least step away. But we have to remember, he was laying on top of her. I think that was an accident. I think that was an accidental one. Right? Look, right? Kay in my TikTok chat says he farted on top of her. That's a no for me. Look. A mom says Ximena is a joke. Remember, his stomach was pressing on her. He was on top of her. He couldn't control it. That can happen. But if he's doing it just in bed or, like there are probably some annoying things that people do that I could understand. I just felt like she was really grabbing at straws at this particular point. I really do. Anyways, that's it. All I have to say, because I felt like there was nothing there for them this week. Your big issue with him is that he's passing gas and burping. And they showed two instances. We shall see how this. There is still a scene where he ends up getting up from the table and running. I don't know if the hitman comes in or the hitman's in the city or she got a message from the hitman. I don't know why Michael is running. Michael, you need to run all the way back to America and leave Ximena where she is. If they're still together, oh my God, Mike, I can't help you. Okay. Let's talk about this couple. Gino and Jasmine. Gino and Jasmine. Oh my goodness. So Jasmine just got divorced, y'all. I think she was divorced like a couple weeks before Gino got there. She gets divorced. Her friends rent out a hotel room in the same hotel that they're staying, and they want to have a divorce party, but he can't go. So we see a few, who knows how many hours it was, of Gino packing his bag because they're supposed to be going on this trip that he's paying for $2,500. Mind you, he didn't want to buy the $500 worth of clothes for himself. I don't know where he's finding the money. Remember, he's unemployed. I don't know where he's going to find the money to pay for this trip, but he's going to pay for it because he didn't get her a Christmas gift. Jasmine is like, you can't come to this party. This is my divorce party. At the divorce party, they have a stripper. Okay. A divorce party, I think that's a very new thing. A divorce party is a very new thing. But if you've been following Jasmine and Gino, she's scary. She's scary. Honestly, I would have left. But again, producers are not going to make him leave because remember, they signed contracts. So it wouldn't shock me. The producer's like, you got to stay here. It wouldn't shock me if we find out Gina later is like, I wanted to leave. Like the day when she lost it in the gym, I wanted to leave that day. But producers want me to stay and film with this crazy woman. So she has this stripper dancing up on her. Her friends are in another hotel room. I'm telling you what I would have been doing. I would have been packing. We did see Gino packing, but he's packing for their next trip. They decide to come down and show Gino the video of the dancer dancing on top of Jasmine, and he's not happy. Again, if it was reverse, she would have lost her mind. She probably would have killed him. Based on how she acts, she probably would have killed him. Just saying. Let's be real. Jasmine probably would have killed him. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my thing in. Exactly. Acme says she's going to hurt him physically. It's a matter of time. Exactly, Nicole. Exactly. It's the hypocrisy for me. And he says that he's upset about it. But here we are. That's all I have to say about Gino and Jasmine this week. There really wasn't a lot. But you know who we love to talk about. This is our couple. Usman, Sojaboy, and Kimberly. Kimberly gets so upset with Sojaboy this week because she's like, I want you to get rid of your room. And I want you to stay in my room because her trip is winding down. She's only gone for a couple of weeks. Her trip is winding down and he still has not come to her room. Only thing that he's doing with her to make it seem like they're together is holding her hand. They haven't kissed and he pisses her off when he's like, I don't want to give up my room. So she's like, I don't want to talk to you. She's like, no, don't hold my hand. She's pissed. I don't blame her. He's playing games with her. She showed so much loyalty. She's done everything. She's been a manager. She's been his mama. She brought him gifts. And husband is not, he has not even given her a kiss. And we love our Kimberly. We love her. I can't wait for him to make the song though. We're gonna get one of these beats. Come on, Usman. Don't make me write the song. Just saying. Don't make me write the song. I'm ready for that song. I do like the new song that he did for Zara. Maybe the company Zara will take it up. But he does end up coming to her room reluctantly. And if reluctantly, there we go. He ends up coming to her room. And if you watched it with me live on my TikTok, I said, I feel like this was the producer saying, you need to go down there. Because he does go down to the room. He says, I'm going to spend the night with you. And she insinuates sex possibly. And he's like, no. Why in the hell when he got into the bed with her, you've been holding hands with her, but you have to put up a pillow wall between you. I was like, girl, that alone would have said to me, this man's not interested in me. I'm wasting my time. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time in Tanzania without him. But again, I feel like the producers are trying to force this relationship. If you've seen the preview, there is a moment when Kimberly throws a drink at him because she finds out that the song Zara is about another woman. So they are still my favorite couple on this show because they're bringing a lot to the table, just a lot of funny. I don't believe that Sojaboy is interested in her at all. I think Sojaboy just wanted someone that he can come on the show with and promote his music. Yep. But I don't blame Kimberly for saying, you know what? I know what you're doing, but I'm going to at least get something out of it. Kimberly, I need you to want more for yourself, Kimberly. I want you to want more for yourself. Lord, 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 Lord. What's going on? What you get? Kendall said he's a user. Thank you, Data. Thank you for the reminder, guys. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Get your coldest water bottle today. Don't forget to use a discount code KEMP10 for 10% off. They have multiple colors, multiple sizes, keeps your water cold for 36 plus hours. I love my coldest water bottle. Get your coldest water bottle today, and don't forget to use the discount code KEMP10. More information is available in the description of this video. Okay. Back to this. Who did we forget? We talked about Kimberly. We talked about, did we forget anybody? No. Oh, how did I literally did a story on this couple this week. Memphis and Hamza. This was another situation that felt heavily edited for me. When they were like an hour later, I was like, y'all just put that there. It did not feel like no hour later. They are trying to get married. If you missed the story that I did on this woman, Memphis, rumor on the street is that she was pregnant, got pregnant allegedly by Hamza during this trip and already gave birth. If you missed that video, be sure to check that out. I believe I linked it in the description of this one. If not, check it out on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. Got pregnant. Memphis got pregnant allegedly by Hamza. Yep, that minute did it. All it takes is a minute, y'all. You can get pregnant from a minute of you know what. That's the rumor. She's denying it, but she has to contractually. If you look at her Instagram, there is a big gap from January of 2021 to November of 2021. Big gap. We shall see if there's a baby, but who's the daddy? Because reports are saying that she was with someone else before she came to go see Hamza. So who knows? I have to say, though, they were a little annoying this week. I didn't love what was happening because she's become very annoying. Like she refuses to communicate through the app. Like they've started using it a little bit, but I think there's a major communication gap between them because of the language barrier. But use a freaking app. Use something. I'm tired of the baby talk. So they're supposed to be getting married. I don't know why. And sidebar, they stay at this beautiful, I guess, some sort of hotel or Airbnb. And I'm like, is Tunisia a little bit more lax than some of these other Muslim countries? Because as 90 Day Fiancé experts, we know when you go to these Muslim countries, if you're not married, you can't stay in the same hotel with each other. I don't know. I don't know what's happening in Tunisia. Somebody's going to have to explain it to me. If you're watching the replay of this, let me know if you know. Also, let me know what you think about the latest episodes of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, 90 Days of Single Life, and some of the news that we dropped during this live. Who knows? Yes, Nisi says, not the experts. We are 90 Day Fiancé experts. Mama Bear says Memphis thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. Not all that in a bag of chips. Yes, guys, we have almost 500 people in the room. If you haven't liked the video already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. I don't know. This episode, at least, especially with Memphis and Hamza, it felt very edited. Because at one point they're still waiting in the car to be on their journey. And I'm like, what is happening here? And she's getting frustrated. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand why you're so frustrated. I can get in real life where if your partner doesn't plan things out and you're just having issues at getting things done, I can get that frustration. It just didn't translate well for television because we're like, why are you so anxious? What's happening here? Are you trying to make it to this place on time, but you're also staying at an Airbnb so you can always go tomorrow, right? It just didn't make sense to me. Jenna says, but not the producers putting after 3 hours, the friend got the insurance paper and he said 5 minutes up the block for the paper. Exactly. That's why I was like, this editing is terrible. Like, why are you guys still sitting, waiting in the car if he needed insurance papers? It didn't make sense. It was a really bad edit. It's a really bad edit. Nicole says she's so controlling. She's so controlling and she's nagging. And at one point he says that. And I don't blame Hamza. I don't blame Hamza in his 1 minute man situation. But that 1 minute was enough, allegedly, for her to get pregnant by him. And now it might be another situation. She's pregnant with, I know a lot of you don't judge her. She has 3 babies, allegedly, by 3 different fathers. I'm just shocked that I wonder if they end up getting married during this season, because that's not going to, you already know the mother didn't love the fact that they were sleeping together under her roof. According to her in this episode, they didn't do it again during that time of her staying there. But you know they're going to do it a lot at this Airbnb. Who knows? Someone said she's very fertile. Whew, Lord. Lisa says, I feel bad for Memphis. She wants happiness, but don't forget what her best friend said. She can be crazy. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of rumors out there. I don't know. But like I said, you can't hide a baby. I think they are hiding it now because of a show, and contractually she has to hide it. But again, if you look at the pictures, and I didn't want to say it before, but when this story came out, I was like, Matter of fact, let me pull this other picture in because y'all gonna think Kempire, you're crazy. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Everyone can gain weight, I know, but look at the top belly. Look at the top belly. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. No body shaming. I'm just saying. Looks like Kendall, and I thought the same thing. That's what I originally thought when I saw this picture of her. But then the rumor came out that maybe she was pregnant, and I said, "Oh, that's making." See, Steven said that's a belly, and look, I got a belly too. But just saying, yeah. See, everyone's saying. Yo-Yo says she looks pregnant, but she's denying it. Well, she's not technically denying it. She's technically not denying it based on what I've seen online, but we shall see. Memphis, we're watching. We can't wait to see the baby. Yay! Guys, if you're just joining us, we are talking about our 90-day fiance before the 90 days. This is our Tuesday TLC takeover. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow, be sure to like if you haven't already. And if you're part of the replay crew, I want to know your thoughts on some of the news that we broke during this live, and also what you thought of the episode so far. I felt a lot of pre-production, which I'm not enjoying. Guys, I want to thank you all for being here. We will be live again tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for our Below Deck recap. Stay tuned for that and we'll see what this episode brings. And of course, be sure to check out some of the videos that you already missed today. Yes, I already posted a video right before this live. And there's more news coming out. There's Tasha K news. There's, of course, Bravo firing Jenny. We talked about that during this live as well. Stay tuned. And I might go live for you guys to weigh in on Bravo's response. Let me know if you want to see that. And if you want to weigh in. All right, let's get out of here. Let me turn on my new song. This is my new song called Kimberly. Have a great day, guys. Great day, guys. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. Thank you to our subscribers. And of course, thank you to our mods. Show our mods some love, y'all. Kimberly. 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 Let me stop giving him ideas. Kimberly. 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 Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. I will see you guys later.